Hey YouTube, I want to talk about Bow Wow or Little Bow Wow or Shad Moss. He's he's going through some things. He really is. I'm not gonna say he's losing it, he's having a meltdown, but he kind of is on Twitter. He is really not feeling going on tour with Jermaine Dupri, who's putting out a 25th year anniversary for so deaf artists like The Brat, Jagged Edge, Escape. He definitely has a roster of acts that have been making hits for many years and groundbreaking at the same time. But I don't know if this tour would work without Bow Wow because Bow Wow was such an integral part in the success of So Def. Being a young child star, selling millions of records, going on tours, and all of those things really are great. But when you grow up, how does that affect you in the real world? I mean, Bow Wow went on a rant about on Twitter about wishing that he could work at GameStop and be kind of like a normal person, which you know I don't know if that's kind of disrespectful to regular people that work, that struggle, that don't have any money, because Bow Wow pretty much has everything. He's on a hit TV show, growing up hip hop, and growing up hip hop Atlanta, actually. And he has a past with a lot of musical hits, and he sold millions of records. He has a beautiful daughter. So all of these things are disturbing because he has a child now that he can't really do this or talk this way unless there's something really going on with him, something that would make you a little crazy. He's been ranting about in the past about suicide and wishing that he wasn't here, and all of these things are attention getting because as much as people talk about him, he feels like he's the most hated artist in the world, which is not true. People are not looking at him in that way. So he has a wild perception of how people view him. I still think he's a talented person, and I really feel like he has the ability to create an album that is deep, meaning, personal, and all of these Twitter things that he's ranting about. He could put those on record, but he wants respect at the same time. But you do have to earn that respect when it comes to people either making jokes about you and this and that. People are going to talk about you every day, but the fact that Bow Wow is acting as if there's no way out. Nowadays, with suicide rates, celebrities, they seem like they have everything, and then next thing you know, they commit suicide. The thing about it is, this is not a joke, really, because people are killing themselves. But, you know, I don't want people to just suddenly assume he's doing this for attention because it doesn't seem like he's in his right mind to do what he's doing currently. He wants to give all his money away through a cash app, and these are things that grab headlines, but if they're not true, it's a bad thing for him to play with because people are really going through stuff. People are really in despair nowadays. And for you to have everything and play around would be despicable, but I don't think he's playing around. I think he's really calling out for help. And the thing is, I hope that people around him can give him the proper help and attention because what the thing about Bow Wow, he lacks a certain spirituality that might help him through something, or he looks like he lacks the ability to want help from people. Like he might push people away. According to what I see on the show, he pushes people away. He has a lot of issues with certain people in his family, certain people that he worked with, certain jealousy issues, certain things is he feels like he's entitled to be at the top, but he's not at the current moment. And the thing about it is, I don't think he's tried either. I think that he's always undervalued his talent. He always did. He was a great rapper, but as he grew up, he never changed the content. You know, he changed his name from Little Bow Wow to Bow Wow or Shad Moss, but he never grew up the music. And that's all he needs to do. Grow up the music. Talk about something real. This stuff you talking about now, it's only really Twitter fodder and, you know, media blog like food, you know, basically. It's not anything that we wouldn't want to hear on wax though, because if this is true, a true feeling, he can totally reinvent himself. He can really come out with the truth. Um, I don't know why people don't respect Bow Wow. I really don't. I don't think he's done anything that bad to get a reputation or to be classed as a has-been rapper, or you know, somebody that has talent. You know, he should be remembered for what he used to do, but you know, I just feel like maybe he hasn't put his talent on the forefront in a long time, and people have forgotten, you know. And the thing is, what he wants and what he's living by now is almost like he's reliving his glory days when he was on top, when he was selling like 3 million records, you know. And I don't know, I just think that he needs help versus jokes, because I think this might be serious because he's talking about it way too much. You know, you would hate to wake up and hear that he did something to himself. Because what I think about is when people commit suicide, it's one thing to do that alone, but it's another thing to have a child. It's another thing to talk this way and have a child, because what it is that that child will be destroyed. You will destroy your own child if you did that, you know. Um, and he has a beautiful kid too, so it's like you don't want her to grow up to see headlines and have these issues. You know, you don't want her to inherit these issues either. So it would be nice if he could get the help he needs for her, even if it's just for her. You know. You let me know what you think about Bow Wow's kind of breakdown on Twitter, all the things that he's been saying recently. Let me know. Follow my social media links at the bottom: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Please also subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And uh, check out my website, scareofthelight.com. I wrote a book called Scare of the Light: The Dream Memoirs of Russell Banks. It's a fiction fantasy series book, and here it is, if you can see it beyond all these lights. Um, Let me know what you think. Talk to me about it. Let me know. I want to hear what you feel about this Bow Wow situation. Do you think that he's doing this for attention, or do you think he really needs some medical attention for his state of mind right now? Do you feel like he's devaluing his worth, or do you feel like he is really trying to play the sympathy card? It's people working hard every day at jobs that they hate, and they wish they had half of the life and influence that he has. I mean, he really could do some good things. LeBron has a school, you know. It's a lot of things he could do with his fame and money. If he's talking about he's broke, I don't believe that either. He's on a show. He's an executive producer on a show that's a hit show. So it's money coming in. So I just want him to be the best that he could be. He's a good actor too. You know, I would like to see him in more roles as well. So you let me know. Is Bow Wow faking it, or is he really in need of some medical attention? All right, talk to you later. Peace.